Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. We're getting set for high school football tonight out of Class 2A, District 2. District play getting underway this evening in a district that has a whopping one loss amongst all of the opponents. All six teams, one loss between all of them, which is just crazy.
And depending on which ranking you're looking at, all six teams ranked in the top 10.
Associated Press has all six, and the Radio Iowa has five.
Yeah.
So somebody won't be ranked when it's all said and done because that's just going to be the way it'll go, but they may just beat up on each other too.
But it's just like the intro says, a great night for Friday night football.
Absolutely.
This is going to be the district to watch, I think. I mean, the way they keep going. Now, granted, somebody's going to say, well, they're just going to beat up on each other and everybody's going to end up with losses here and there and so on. But, man, what great football games to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun here this evening.
How can you not want to watch this football game with ranked teams coming out here? And you look at both these teams, Spirit Lake so far this year, yeah, they had not really a good game last week, but they got the W. They came back in that fourth quarter. All you people that are listening out there tonight, keep your radios on, please.
Yeah, it could get a little exciting this evening.
But I've had so many of them over the week say, well, fourth quarter, I decided to turn it off because they were done. I said, nope, you missed out.
I had a couple tell me they thankfully turned it back on in the fourth quarter. And so we are not only on 103.9 tonight, we're also video streaming at ExploreKaboji.com, Explore Kaboji on YouTube, and the CF video channel if you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick at home. And I tell you what, it's going to be a fun night.
It will be. And you take a look at this Pocahontas team, Pocahontas area team. Once again, they're the Indians. We had two teams now in 4 weeks that both teams are the Indians. Both teams are same colors for their color schemes. But the Pocahontas area Indians, they're big. They got some size to them. They got some girth there. But we have seen that this year that really doesn't bother us. We've got the speed, we've got the strength to get around them. Our linebackers, it's that defensive line that sets them up. But our defense has been playing pretty good. Granted, the first three quarters last week, we were a little sloppy all the way around. Had some penalties, didn't do some tackling.
And it was just kind of sloppy in general last week, too.
It was. But they cleaned it up, and now you take a look at that, and that defensive line, they start standing them up a little bit. Let our linebackers do what they can do with that speed. They're going to get some more tackles for loss. Zach Jensen had a great game last week. 8 tackles solo, 4 assists, 1 for loss, and 1 sack.
Yeah, it's been a very good season for Zach this year. And let's hear from the coaches and get their thoughts as well. It's the 3-0 Pocahontas area Indians and the 3-0 Spirit Lake Indians. Coach Josh Beloit for Spirit Lake, Coach Mike Ain for Pocahontas. Our pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org. We are back after this on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
On the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare, Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit. Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Coach, let's talk about that exciting win over Western Christian last week, 22-21. But before I guess we get into the game, congrats on that 100th victory.
Yeah, thanks. Just proud of all the our players I've gotten to coach and coaches I've gotten to coach with, and just a great community to coach in. So fortunate.
And a field that you've had a lot of history on as well.
Yeah, the last time we played on that field is a big game against Rockville Boyd and Hall to go to the Dome. So, yeah, it's kind of 2 big games there in the last 2. So,
well, let's talk about that game a little bit, and what an outstanding ball game that evening offensively for Carver Jung Johan.
Yeah, Carver had a great night offensively. I thought our Riley did a great job of buying time and creating some big plays with his feet looking downfield. And, those last 2 touchdowns were huge. Jack had a huge block on Carver's second touchdown. I was able to get him in the end zone that way, but no, great fourth quarter, great finish, a lot of excitement in the game, and just proud that our guys continue to compete.
Absolutely, and good to have a ball game like that because you're probably going to be in that situation again here, entering a really difficult district.
No, you're exactly right. It's first time in the season that we've been behind. It's the first time we've really kind of had some adversity, and it was good to see how our guys responded, and we'll get better and learn from it. And I know we'll be in those situations again as the season goes on. So.
Yeah, let's just talk for a moment about the district. We haven't really rankings maybe don't mean a whole lot yet, but they are what they are, and this is probably one of the better districts I think you've maybe ever been a part of.
Yeah, I think it's just really, really solid top to bottom, and I think there's only one loss had in our district so far, and that's really good. It's a great Humboldt team. Yeah, so everybody's going to be playing undefeated teams first round of district play in the most part, and watched a lot of them on film, and they're just really good teams. So it's going to be a fun year.
Well, let's talk about Pocahontas, and it looks like offensively they know how to run the football.
Yeah, just a really physical run team, and as far as their balances, runs between their quarterback and their running backs, and a lot of trap, a lot of power runs. You guys run behind their pads really, really well, and their offensive line just does a really good job of staying after blocks and staying with it. So it's going to be a test for us in the run game. And then they throw the ball a lot to number 8. He plays X or wide receiver for them on the right side, but that's where the ball's going to go when they throw the ball, and he's a deep ball threat. So they do get some explosive plays from him in the passing game. And then defensively, their forefront, cover 2, they tackle really, really well and just haven't given up a lot of big plays this year. And so they're able to control the ball on offense and play solid defense, and they're 3-0, and they're a good team.
Absolutely, and it looks like defensively they had a couple guys in particular that really, really have a knack for finding that football, especially Alex Wielander and also Caleb Freeberg.
Yeah, those guys run the ball really, really well, and the guys up front do a really good job of keeping them clean. So those guys in the back end are able to clean up, make tackles, and they run the ball very well. So,
any final thoughts on this one, Coach, before I let you go?
No, I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a game that we need to play really clean football and try to find a way to create some turnovers. So.
Well, thanks so much for your time here on the pregame show. Best of luck. We'll talk with you afterwards, okay?
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. More coming up on KUOO.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
On the pregame show, sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, is Pocahontas area head football coach Mike Ain. Coach, thanks for your time.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Coach, let's talk about your season so far. A nice 3-0 start, and what do you think have been the keys to your team's success so far?
I think our ability to just go out and play and follow game plan. We've got a lot of older kids that have at least got some playing time and on the Friday night field, so that's really helped us get started off to a good start.
And in particular, it looks like you've got a real solid offensive and defensive line that's anchoring both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that's definitely a strength. We knew that coming. in. Those kids have played. A lot of those kids played last year on Friday nights, so this helps to have that good experience.
And it also probably helps to have 3 solid guys that you can turn to run the football too.
Yes, and with 2 seniors and a junior, and like I said, the 2 seniors both got some playing time last year. So I can't say enough how valuable that experience is to be out there and then come back for your senior year and be able to do things.
And it looks like you're not one-dimensional necessarily offensively. You have been able to throw the ball at times as well, which that's probably going to come in handy in a difficult district.
Yeah, we really like to be balanced. Early on this season, we were pretty much a run team, but I think we settled in a little bit and we're able to do both. So that's important for our offense.
Tell me about your defensive leaders of your football team.
Well, we got a lot of seniors on that side of the ball, and it starts with our linebacker, Caleb Freeberg, our safety, Chase Cook, our 2 guard defensive tackles, and Gavin and Keaton Bendel. Just guys that have played last year, able to come in with great leadership and just doing the right thing, keeping people on track and making sure that we're in the right spots.
Well, let's talk about this district. This is an outstanding district, one of the better districts I think I've maybe ever seen in the years I've been calling football. And just tell me your thoughts on this and what it's going to take for somebody to rise above.
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah,
crazy. This is my 30th year of coaching football, and I've never seen a district like it. We knew going in that Spirit Lake, OABCIG, Southeast Valley, and Esther were all going to be good, but we probably exceeded some expectations a little bit. Clarion has done some things this year maybe that people weren't expecting. It's a tough district, and you got to be able to survive each week. You got to keep people healthy and be able to come to play every week.
Well, let's talk about Spirit Lake. Give me your thoughts on this Indians team.
Wholly athletic. Great athletes all over the place. From linemen to receivers to quarterback, running backs to, it's very fast on defense, very well coached. Some great athletes, great kids, and a great system.
Any final thoughts on this contest before I let you go, Coach?
Well, hopefully we can keep it a 4-quarter game, and the fact that give ourselves a chance at the end. I think that's important for any football game. Is just giving yourself a chance to the fourth quarter and have those opportunities to maybe squeak out a win.
Coach, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck here on Friday night and with the rest of your season.
All right, thank you.
That is Pocahontas area head football coach Mike Ain joining us on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. More coming up on KUOO.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Quality craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to Hafer Field in Spirit Lake, getting set for Pocahontas and Spirit Lake in high school football tonight here on KUOO. Class 2A District 2, Battle of Unbeatens here this evening. Let's get our starting lineups. We'll start with the offense for Pocahontas area. On the line will be Jacob Lenz, Keaton Bindle, Brett Johnson, Gavin Ain, and Dakota Coons. That's an experienced offensive line, Clyde. Their receivers are Kevin Henriksen and Chase Cook, along with Dominic Connolly and Caleb Freeberg. The fullback is Ruger Bunda, and the quarterback is Chase Boyson for Pocahontas area. A team that doesn't throw the ball a whole lot. They do list a lot of receivers on their starting lineup, but they will like to run the ball here this evening, and they'll face a Spirit Lake defense on the line. Owen Lalumandir, Tyler Voss, and Cale Queering. Linebackers Caleb Lee, Zach Jensen, Jake Cornwall, and Carver Jung Johan. And then in the cornerback position tonight, we'll see likely Josh Jackson for Jack Latham, who's a bit dinged up for Spirit Lake. Breeden Teesfeld, Kai Hussey as well in defensive back position. Offensively for Spirit Lake on the line, Zach Jensen, Josiah McQuan, Anthony Quayle, Evan Beck, Tyler Voss. Receivers Kai Hussey, and again Jack Latham being dinged up, so you'll see quite a bit of Corbin Quans tonight as well. In the slot back, it's Carver Jung Johan, Breeden Teesfeld is the running back, and then Ethan Backus has been injured a good chunk of this week. I do see him on the sideline, though.
He did practice yesterday, from what I was told. And in fact, I talked to Jack Latham's dad today, and he said Jack's ready to go. Whether he's going to play a lot or not, I don't know. I'm sure Coach is going to kind of feel it out and just see how the game goes.
Yeah. You might see a lot of Caleb Lee, number 25 as well. Riley Reynolds is the quarterback for the Spirit Lake Indians. Pack defense tonight on the line, Chase Boyson, Keaton Bindle, Gavin Ain, and Ruger Bunda. The linebackers, Caleb Freeberg, Ryan Summerlot, and Alex Wielander. Cornerbacks are Kevin Henriksen and Brandon Lenz. And the safeties are Jacob Gertis and Chase Cook.
Well, this is what's interesting. Like I talked about, they got some size, they got some girth. You take a look at that front line. They're all big boys out there. Looks like Pocahontas won. They deferred.
And so Spirit Lake will receive, and they will defend the north end zone.
Yep.
And wind is not a factor tonight,
None.
which is wonderful.
Everything is just laying calm and still out there, and Yes, I do see Ethan Backus out there. He is dressed. He is helmet on, ready to go.
I was looking for his number a moment ago. So, interesting here, you look at Pocahontas area. One thing that I kind of like in Spirit Lake's favor, Clyde, is that Pocahontas' wins have come against smaller schools.
They have.
Although South Central Calhoun was ranked at
They're
that
tough.
time.
Yep.
Sioux Central's got always a pretty solid team. They won 20-15 last week on a Thursday night, and then they beat Manson 28-12. So
They're
we'll see.
3-0, JJ. They're 3-0. There's a reason they're 3-0. They got to win the game, so that's what they're doing. They're out there, and Spirit Lake's 3-0, and I think it's going to be a great game.
I agree. Spirit Lake and Pocahontas area getting set to do battle here tonight. And we're getting ready here for the kickoff of this one. Other games on the family of stations, let's talk about that. Emmetsburg's got a tough one tonight with West Sioux coming into town. I think West Sioux would win the 2A title this year. I'm pretty sure they're going to get into the 1A title game if I was a betting person, Clyde. That's on Y100. Q102 tonight, Okoboji has Sheldon. Should be a good matchup as well. Tim and Dr. Rolk on that one. KKOJ has JCC over at Blue Earth tonight. Tim Soper and Drew Hansen with the call of that one. Later tonight, Iowa High School scoreboard show, 10 to 11:30. We do have Martin County West football tomorrow on Extreme Country as they host Minnesota Valley Lutheran for their homecoming. That'll be a 6 o'clock start. And then also the Hawkeyes have Kent State tomorrow at 2:30 here on KUOO. So there you go. A little bit on that front of things. I think we're getting set.
Counting down to 1 minute before game time here. Pocahontas coming out with their kicking team now. Spirit Lake is out there set up. I do see Latham back to receive here on this side, the near side. And it looked like Kai Hussey over on the other far side. Ethan Backus right in front of Latham. So the two of them that were in question, they're going to be reserved. They're going to be watched.
It'll be Colby Rutherford, the kicker for Pocahontas area. And again, as Clyde said, Latham will be back there, and also we'll see Kai Hussey, like usual. Good crowd here tonight on a beautiful night for football.
I expected more from Pocahontas' side, to be honest with you. 3-0 team, ranked.
Maybe getting up here
might
yet.
Be coming in right now. I don't know, but Spirit Lake, the stands are filled up.
It's a great night for football weather-wise. This is the kind of football weather I want.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago when we were in here, and
we don't need to remember the baking, the baking that we did a few weeks ago.
That was worse than the locker room.
That was terrible. All right, Rutherford's kick is coming up here. Looks like we're going to be underway right at 7 o'clock, and here it is. It'll be a kick to about the 15-yard line taken by Latham, and he'll go right up the middle. Huge hole for Jack Latham, and he will be tackled inside Pocahontas area territory at the Pack 47-yard line.
Huge hole opened up right away. Just blew right through there. Just a great opening.
Wow,
he just took it right up the middle.
Nowhere.
And that was right up. It was to go right there. He fielded perfect spot for that. They had it fielded to play to that side, and man, the hole opened up immediately.
1st and 10, Spirit Lake. I can't say Indians tonight because they're both Indians.
They're both Indians, yeah.
And it'll be a pair of receivers on the left. They're going to hand it off to Jung Jo-Han. Carver gets the corner turn, and then he's tracked down by the defensive end, or tracked down by Kevin Henriksen after a 2-yard gain to the 45.
They're going to mark it at 46 or 44. Yeah, so give him a 3-yard gain on that.
Second and 7.
Just couldn't quite get the shoulders turned to square up. The good string out defense on that one.
Reynolds rolls to his right on 2nd down, throws. He's got a man caught. 1st down. Kai Hussey inside the 30. Stays in bound as he slipped up a little bit, but there was no defender nearby, and he's now down to the 27-yard line. That's a huge gain on 2nd down. Gain of what, 17?
Yeah, you're right. He was wide open out there. Just nobody covering him on that down and out pattern.
And here's 1st and 10. Now we got some movement that's going to push things back just a hair here. Spirit Lake trying to move that football fast.
And Spirit Lake's been very consistent all year with spreading it out. Pass, run. They've been mixing it up very well this year. And doing it all good and getting it to a lot of people to handle the ball.
Jeff Roberts moving that ball back. He's the official to the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15, and they'll hand it off, and it will be Teesfeld and Braden inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Good blocking out on the perimeter again. Good seal blocks by the line to hold that off, or the defense inside, and leave those cornerbacks to have to come up. And then the outside, the receivers are doing some good seal blocks out there.
He got 13 of the needed 15 yards, and we have time here. It looks like somebody's calling timeout, and it will be against Pocahontas area, and they want to regroup. And I can't really blame them.
Yeah, they're getting pushed over right now.
Pocahontas area, as we mentioned, not only did they play some smaller schools in the early games, but they are coming up a class size as well this year. They've been in 1A recently, and so sometimes that can be a little bit of a shock to the system, as we recall when Spirit Lake went to 3A.
And I'm sure that's kind of why they've been playing some of those non-district games in those lower classes. That's what they had scheduled from a few years back. Now the state's probably moved them up. So we'll see what happens here tonight. But, I think Coach Ains says, hey, we got to regroup here. This is way too early to let them be moving like they are right now.
And so it will be 2nd down and 2 coming up here out of the timeout.
And I was talking about in the a little bit ago about how they're mixing it up back and forth on what they're doing. Right now for the year, Spirit Lake is outgaining their opponent for total yards, 962 on the year to 552. And that was last week with 300 yards,
came last
300
week.
Plus yards given up to Western Christian. So.
Well, let's see what the offense does here on 2nd down and 2 from the Pocahontas area, 19, check that, 19-yard line, and they will hand off, and then tripped up in the backfield is Teesfeld. That's a great tackle by Keaton Bindle, just kind of grabbed the legs and held on for dear life there, and it'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, I think a loss of 2, but Bindle did a great job because he was blocked. He was pancake blocked down, but he got his arm out and grabbed Teesfeld as he went by.
So it'll be 3rd down and 4. And they'll toss it out. Screen play caught by Jung Jo Han. 1st down. Hold's going to bring it back, though, inside the 15 to the 12. But that's going to come back. Officials tonight, Les Peterson of Cleghorn. Jeff Roberts is the umpire from Primgar. Also Jim Wagner, head linesman from Primgar. Lynn Evans from Aurelia is a line judge. And Colvin Jennis from Sioux City is the back judge.
Now that's a spot foul, and the foul occurred at about the 19-yard line. So basically 2 yards in front of the line of scrimmage.
So it'll push it.
Actually, they're marking it off at from about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, okay, so the penalty will push them back to the 27-yard line, loss of 6. That makes it 3rd down and 10. 2 receivers each side, and Reynolds will hand it off. This is Teesfeld. Good hole left side. Teesfeld stretches for the 1st down. And Spirit Lake moves the chains again, Clyde.
Well, and he got tackled with about a yard to gain, or yard to get that 1st down. Stretched it out, got that 1st down. But again, great blocking out on that edge. Gave him that corner on a quick pitch out there, and he got the 1st down easily with that stretch.
11-yard pickup, 1st and 10 from the 16. And Reynolds will throw on 1st down and tosses it out. Caught by Jung Jo Han. Ball is loose. And did Pocahontas recover?
They did.
They did, off of a fumble.
Are they going to call that?
Recovered by Chase Cook.
Fumble.
Fumble recovery by Chase Cook.
And Carver really never had good possession of it. He caught it on his shoulder pad. As he's turning, he's bringing it down. He made the football move to go forward, and then he got hit, and it popped out. So, yeah, you're going to mark it as a fumble.
And that's at the Pocahontas area. Where was it at here? 15, 16, 17-yard line. 9:52 to go here in the 1st quarter, and it's no score. And the Pack offense will step onto the field for the 1st time here tonight. And they'll hand it off. And not a lot of running room there for Boyson, the quarterback. He kept it himself. So short gain looks like.
Yeah, they didn't give him anything. It's 2nd
He got the
10.
17, yep. So 2nd and 10. Boyson again the quarterback. Ruger Bunda is in the backfield. And they do have 4 receivers. Do the Pack Indians.
I think they like to spread it out so
they do.
It opens up that middle a little bit more.
And they'll go to Bunda, the big guy up the middle. And Bunda will plow forward to near the 20-yard line. So he gets a couple, about 3 on 2nd down.
Yeah, hard sledding 3 on that one right up the middle. getting hit a lot. But I think it's one of those, if they like to run, it favors more of this Spirit Lake defense because Spirit Lake defense is strong on that run.
And they're almost going to have to go to the air here on 3rd and 7.
Similar type offense that Spirit Lake likes to run. They like to spread it out. They get the play called in, and then they bring that man in motion as that ball's being snapped.
4 receivers again. Boyson in the shotgun with Bunda in the backfield, and he'll roll to his right and looks to go downfield. Nobody there now, wants to go way downfield, and it's almost intercepted. Went through the hands of Teesfeld, I believe.
It was almost right to him. He just mistimed his jump going up.
So incomplete, and 4th down and 7 in Pocahontas area will bring in Preston Spooner, the punter.
And great defensive coverage on that pass coverage right there. The players were all covered downfield. There was one receiver from this far left side that was able to get behind him, but the arm wasn't strong enough from Boyson to get it to him.
Well, and he was trying to kind of throw it on the
run. Yep.
So here's the Spooners kick. Not a bad punt from deep in their own territory. It'll bounce to the 42-yard line. That's where it's picked up by Latham. Latham, good run on the left side this time around on the return. Now cuts it back towards the middle. Ball is loose. Who got it?
Spirit Lake got on top of that one.
Barely.
Wow.
Ooh. Got to hang on to the football there.
Yep.
No score between Pocahontas area and Spirit Lake with 8:12 to go in the first quarter of 2A District 2 football. So Spirit Lake again in Pocahontas territory. They're at the Pack 36-yard line, even better than the last time, Clyde.
Yep.
With, again, 8:12 on the clock. And looks like Riley's going to throw here on 1st down out of the shotgun. Nope, he'll keep it himself, and he'll avoid a couple defenders and then takes one head on. That was, I believe, Bunda. No, I checked that Summerlot.
33, yeah,
and Summerlot was there for the challenge after a 3 to 4 yard pickup.
And Summerlot did a good job of him stopping him because Riley had his team going, but they both hit. It was like 2 brick walls smashing together.
3-yard gain to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 7 coming up. And that'll be a handoff that time to, didn't catch it. 16. That's.
I don't have him on my score sheet.
I do not have a 16 either. We'll try to figure that out. He lost a yard. Back to the 34. 3rd down and 8 coming up. And they will roll to the right. It's Reynolds. Downfield. Overthrows the intended receiver. Incomplete. And that means, we're going to have a false start, I think, here. Well, maybe not. I saw the official move his arms there for a second.
I think we're in 4-down territory.
I would agree. This deep in the territory, you give it another try here. So 4th down and 8 coming up.
Hold it up here.
And the Indians will keep the offense on the field here on 4th down and 8 from the Pocahontas area 34-yard line. 7:15 to go, first quarter. Reynolds by himself in the backfield. And they will roll to the right. Now he'll look back over the field.
Oh, there it is.
Has an open man. It's going to be caught, and it'll be complete inside the 10-yard line to Jake Cornwall.
An little trickery play because they had Cornwall lined up on the right side, and he went in motion, went all the way around, just a big looping type pattern. The whole play was flowing to the right side. There was a man open deep behind there, but he lofted it back over to Cornwall open on the other side for a big gain.
And looks like you got a gain of 24. I think they're right at the 10, maybe the 9-yard line, and they will hand it off. And this is going to be Latham and Jack into the end zone. Touchdown. Just a 10-yard end-around play. And Jack Latham puts Spirit Lake on the board first, 6-0.
Nothing fancy about it. He just followed his blockers, didn't have to get a head of steam, just waited for the corner to open up, and then just danced right on in there. So great blocking again by that offensive line and the outside receivers.
Extra point attempt coming up from Justin Ham. And here comes the snap, the hold, the kick is on the way, and it is good. Spirit Lake 7, Pocahontas area nothing. We have 6:49 to go in the first quarter, and we're back in a minute on KUOO.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
7-0 Spirit Lake. They lead Pocahontas area. 6:49 to go in the first quarter. Class 2A District 2 football tonight on KUOO. We're also video streaming at explorekoboji.com. You can watch on the CF video channel if you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick at home. Just search the letters CF and video, and then you can watch on there. Oh, so Owen, okay, that's an update. Thank you, Coach. So Owen Lalumandir can wear 50 or 16 for Spirit Lake. All right, we'll take note of that. And there is the kickoff down to the 11, and the ball's going to go out of bounds off of the hands of the Pocahontas area player.
So they're going to
Alex Wielander, and they got to start
mark
there
at the 11-yard line.
Ouch. Would have been better off letting that thing go out of bounds.
Because it would have gone out of bounds. Yep.
And that would have been much, much better starting field position up at the 35. Instead, at the 11. With 6:48 to go in the first quarter.
Rachel Fisher, the athletic director here, she gave us the info that number 16 is Owen Lalumandir, who is wearing that number tonight instead of number 50.
Good to know. Here's the Pack offense, and rolling to his right on first down as Boyson tosses it out to Bunda. Bunda can't get the corner turn. He's going to lose at least a yard, maybe two, as he got pancaked right away.
Tyler Voss, Zach Jensen, both right on him immediately and just smashed him to the ground.
Loss of 1 to the 10.
Boyson had nowhere to get the shoulders turned up on that at all.
And it was Bunda actually that time.
Okay.
So second down and 11 coming up from just inside the 10-yard line. Pocahontas area again has the 4 receivers, 2 each side. Boyson in the shotgun will look to throw. And does over the middle, and it will be through the hands. It was broken up. They wanted to go to Chase Cook, and it was broken up by number 8, Cornwall.
Cornwall's out there defensively doing a good job. The ball got there. He pushed the receiver, and the ball fell short.
So that's going to make it third down.
Phenomenal defense again right away.
Deep in the Pack territory. 3rd and 11. Pocahontas area with 2 receivers each side. Boyson and Bunda. Now they'll hand off to Bunda. And now a good hole for Bunda. And he'll pick up 5 or 6, but won't be enough for a first down. But that's the first real positive rush that we've seen for the Pack offense. They'll be up to the 16-yard line, gain of 6, but they're going to be 5 short of that first down. So 4th and 5 from the 16-yard line, in Pocahontas area will punt. And it will be Teesfeld and Latham back to receive. Yep. Snap coming up. Spooner's kick is a high kick.
Just get away from it.
And yeah, definitely one of those Peter situations, and it will be downed at the 40.5-yard line of Pocahontas area.
So all 3 possessions so far for Spirit Lake have started in the Pack territory. Pocahontas area is not getting anywhere on the north side of the field.
5:23 to go in the first quarter, and it's 7-0 Spirit Lake if you're just joining us. And again, they're starting at the Pocahontas area 41-yard line this time around. And rolling to his right is Reynolds, throws downfield. It'll be caught, and stepping out of bounds is Kai Hussey.
Just got a foot
inside
out
the 30, though, and that'll be a first down.
Good pass, good reception. Hussey thought he had that and was going to stay in bounds, but his foot just caught that sideline marker.
They'll mark it at the 29-yard line, and it'll be a gain of 12.
Yep.
And no, it will not, as there's a penalty on the field.
Okay, let's
so hold is going to bring that back. Jeff Roberts, the umpire, will mark it off back into Spirit Lake territory. So the Indians are going to be in their own territory now at their own 45-yard line. So they lost 14 yards on that play. Ooh.
So it must have been a holding penalty.
Yeah, and they're going to hand off, and there won't be a whole lot of running room up the middle that time for Teesfeld. Braden to the 48-yard line, picked up 3.
So once again, some penalties hurting Spirit Lake a little bit. That's the second holding penalty on the night.
Well, that's something Coach was not pleased about last week. No. Coach Beloit was not pleased with the penalty situation. Second and about 20 coming up. And they'll fake a handoff to Teesfeld. Now taking off up the middle is Reynolds. Bulldozer over one guy. Fumbles the football. Spirit Lake's going to get back on top of it.
Ooh. They're stripping it out of there.
At the 41-yard line of Pocahontas area. But he will pick up a lot of yards. Let's see, he'll get 2. He'll get 11 out of that.
11 out of that.
So 3rd and 10. 4:20 to go first quarter. 7-0 Spirit Lake if you're just joining us. And we'll have 2 receivers to the left and a single receiver to the right. Reynolds is going to go under center. We've seen some of that this year.
Saw it last week. And there's some of the past quarterbacks that can't believe it.
And they're going to toss it out here. Who is that number? Down to 25 that time around. Caleb Lee. Caleb gets inside the 30. And he's marked down at the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 17. Another good toss. And another good catch.
And another first down.
And this time 3 receivers to the left for Spirit Lake. Hussey by himself to the right. And they'll toss it out. That's going to be caught by Latham. He'll cut back into the inside, down into the inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line.
I think you're going to rack up another first down here, too.
Well, it sure looks that way.
Marking it at 13, they give him another 11 yards and a first down.
And I'm going to say, actually, it's at the 12.
Okay. So give him 12 yards and a first down.
1st and 10, Indians deep in Pocahontas territory, already up 7-0, 3 receivers right. Now they will fake the handoff, and it'll be a quarterback keeper, and into the end zone goes Riley Reynolds. Great fake.
Yeah, great fake. Absolutely perfect fake. It throws the linebackers. It pulled the 2 outside guys, put them outside, and boy, Riley had nothing but clear sledding right up the middle of the field. Nobody touched him going in the end zone with a 12-yard touchdown run.
With 3:33 to go in the first quarter, it's 13-0 Spirit Lake. Extra point coming up from Justin Ham. Our broadcast thanks to McKean's Pub and Grill, Interior Sewing by Lisa, and State Farm Insurance Agent Scott Troutman. Snap, hold, kick is on the way, and it is good. 14-0 Spirit Lake. We're back in a minute. KUOO.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to Hafer Field at Spirit Lake. It's the Indians and the Indians again here tonight. We hit that a lot this year. 3 times. Well, 2. This is the 3rd time now, right?
Third time, yep. No, second time.
Second time here in 4 weeks.
Yep.
Well, actually, Western Christian used to be the Indians many years ago. They're now the Wolfpack.
Yep.
But 14-0, Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. We have 3:33 to go in the first quarter, and a battle of ranked teams so far going the way of the Spirit Lake Indians. Pack will return on offense here in just a moment. And here comes the kick from Ham, and this one will be taken at the 6-yard line. And trudging up that right side, and then and football picked up, and it's recovered by Spirit Lake. Ball stripped loose and picked up by Braden Teesfeld.
Zach Jensen was making a tackle, and he kind of grabbed him by the waist, spun him around, and as he was spinning him, I think he hit one of his own players. The ball popped loose, and Teesfeld right there. Johnny on the spot, picks it up, returns it about 5 yards. They're right back down in business.
They are at the Pocahontas area. Looks like they're at the, where are we at? The 13-yard line.
With 3:24 to go in this first quarter.
And it's already 14-0 Spirit Lake. And my, oh my.
We're looking to add on here in this first quarter. So we'll switch up here and get back to our Spirit Lake side.
And they'll go with 3 receivers. And they'll hand it off up the middle. And looks like they went to Teesfeld again. And
I think that's Backus.
It's Backus this time around. So good to see Ethan in the ball game.
They gave Teesfeld. I thought I saw Teesfeld running off after that fumble recovery. You need to catch his breath a little bit.
Backus to the 11. Pickup of a couple. 2nd and 8. Rolling to his right is Reynolds. He'll toss towards the end zone and incomplete. They'll say slid on the turf.
Yep.
He had the man open, which was Kai Hussey, but it was just thrown a little low.
Yeah, short hopped him just a little bit on that one.
So it will be 3rd down and 8. After 1 on Y100, Emmetsburg up to the challenge of West Sioux, tied at 7.
All right.
You know, if Emmetsburg, Scott Nolte was telling me that this is a young Emmetsburg team, and if they can get into a game, get ahead in a game.
Well, even control. If
control
the
clock,
that line, that's
play
going to be their
Emmetsburg
key.
football. Here's 3rd and 8, and they will hand off Backus, and he's going to get spun around and shot back for a loss, and that is a great play by Ryan Summerlocks.
Yeah.
And now it looks like Backus might be hurt again, unfortunately.
Yeah,
past the 15-yard line to the 16, so he lost 5 on that.
He got slammed down pretty hard. He's not moving.
We're going to take a timeout here. It'll be 4th down when we return. Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area 14-0. Back in a minute on KUOO and ExploreKoboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Injured is Spirit Lake's Ethan Backus. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by MHR Insurance, United Community Bank, and the Hut Bar and Grill. And again, 2:45 to go here in the first quarter, 14-0 Spirit Lake. And over on Y100, 7-7 between Emmetsburg and West Sioux. We'll take another timeout here. We'll take another 1-minute break, and we'll come back with more high school football, KUOO.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Back at Hafer Field in Spirit Lake, happy to see that Ethan Backus got up on his own, and they're going to evaluate him over on the sidelines. Might be, and I don't want to say.
Yeah, we don't want to speculate. He's walked out on his own, but they were doing some tests up by the face. So
this is going to be a field goal attempt here for Spirit Lake. It'll be a 33-yard field goal attempt. Snap, the hold, the kick is on the way. I think it's got the leg. It is good. So 33-yard field goal by Justin Ham.
Justin Ham put the leg into that, cleared the bar by about 5-10 feet.
2:39 to go here in the first quarter yet, and it's now 17-0 Spirit Lake. And we'll take another 1-minute timeout back on KUOO.
19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dining or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barandgrill.com.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
17-0 Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. 2:39 to go in the first quarter yet. And it's a battle of a couple of ranked opponents, and so far it's been all Spirit Lake. And here's that short little pooch kick into no man's land. Somebody's got to get on it.
I think Spirit Lake got
it.
It looked like Spirit Lake got it.
Yes.
Spirit Lake's got it.
Oh, my gosh. So kickoff return.
So pooch kick. Basically onside is what you're going to classify that.
Onside kick. And it was recovered by Spirit Lake.
So they'll start out again.
They're at the Pocahontas area 29-yard line, Clyde.
With 2:37 to go. Everything's been down on the south side of the 50 so far.
It has not been good for Pocahontas area with 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. And we're going to have a timeout here. Yeah. By Pocahontas area, and they're going to regroup a little bit. Coach Ain
says, hey, we got to do something.
Not going our way. We'll keep things right here this time around and give you some scores from across the region. Over on Q102, it is Okoboji leading Sheldon 10-7 after one quarter. On KKOJ, Blue Earth areas over Jackson County Central, 14-0 with 10:38 to go in the second quarter. As we mentioned, it was 7-all between Emmetsburg and West Sioux. After one quarter, other first quarter scores: Galen Catholic 7, Hinton 0, West Lyon 7, Central Lyon George Little Rock 0, and Sioux Central leads Sibley Cheaton 8-0. No score between Sioux Center and Spencer. So those are some of the first quarter scores. 17-0 here. We'll thank a few of our sponsors. They include Steamway Cleaning, Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19 Bar and Grill, and Northwest Bank. Just a few of the many outstanding Sports Booster Club members. It's another very healthy list this football season, and we thank you all for sponsoring high school sports, not only on KUOO, but also the video stream at ExploreKaboji.com. You can watch this game there. You can watch it on Explore Kaboji's YouTube channel or on the CF video channel on a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. After an onside kick, Spirit Lake's in business at the Pokey 29, and here comes Riley Reynolds. He'll throw towards the end zone, and it is caught, and that's a touchdown, and that is Jack Latham for a 29-yard touchdown catch. And what a great throw.
Perfect throw. Coverage was there, but he let him. Latham had him beat by about a half a step, and the perfect pass right out to his outstretched arms. Nobody else but Jack Latham can catch that one.
And we're going to kick this into high gear.
And why not, try that big strike, go to the end zone right away with that first play, the way they've been moving the ball anyway.
Extra point is good. Ham had a 33-yard field goal just a moment ago. And now he makes it 24-0 Spirit Lake with 2:27 to go here in the first quarter. And we are back after this on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com. 1 minute timeout.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish good luck to the Spirit Lake Indians football team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
Quality craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to Hafer Field. It's 24-0 Spirit Lake leading Pocahontas area, Clyde, with 2:27 to go in this first quarter. Pocahontas area, I'm going to double check the number, but I think they were ranked as high as number 5 or 6.
Six is what I thought I saw
6
them
here
at.
in the Radio Iowa poll. Yeah, Spirit Lake number 3, ELC's 4, Southeast Valley's number 1, and Walk-On's number 2. Here is the kickoff, and this time goes to the 6-yard line where it'll be taken by Pocahontas area, and they'll get back to about the...
Still going.
Well, he's still on his feet. Good job of staying on his feet by the return man for Pocahontas area. That's some positive for Pokey. Number 31 that time around. We'll get the number here. It's Alex Wielander.
Spirit Lake player getting up slow out there. He was kicking his feet right away.
And now he'll be okay. Well, and that's number 25, Caleb Lee. So, and he's kind of holding an arm a little bit and rotating that. So Pocahontas area will be at their own 23-yard line with 2:18 to go here in the first quarter, and again, in a big hole.
Coach Ames just says, hey, we need to get something positive. They've been 3 and out. They've fumbled a couple of times. They've had one time, they had a pooch kickoff that didn't go their way, that Spirit Lake recovered. So they just need to get something going. I think they've got a total of about, 8 yards in offense.
And Boyson will throw on first down, has a man, and just beyond the outstretched arms of number 8, Chase Cook. That was something they were trying. They just about completed that pass.
So Boyson has the arm if he has time to throw it. He sat in the pocket there that time, didn't get a big rush, and the defender had good speed, kind of ran by him, had a step on him, but just overthrew him just a little bit.
So incomplete, second down and 10 coming up from the 23-yard line. Pokey at their own, again, 23, 2:13 to go here in the quarter. Boyson will hand it off. There's the big guy, Ruger Bunda. And Ruger will get 4 on second down. Looks like they'll mark him at the 27. And that'll at least make it third and somewhat manageable. 3rd and 6 coming up for Pack. They haven't been able to do a whole lot better than that so far, Clyde.
No,
they would prefer to rely on Ruger Bunda if they could.
They'd love to do that run game.
And Boyson.
But Spirit Lake's defense is way too powerful against the run.
So here's 3rd down and 6. Boyson in the shotgun, has a man in motion, will look to throw on 3rd down, and he'll overthrow the intended receiver, Chase Cook, and that was well defended on the right side of the field.
Just what I was going to say too, JJ. Great coverage over there, one-on-one, and it looked like it was Drew Aldrew on the single-man coverage, with Teesfeld keeping an eye on the whole thing, being as a spy from that free safety position.
So Pocahontas area will have to punt on 4th down in their own territory here. And the punter is Spooner, and another good punt, that time over the head of the return man, and Pocahontas area will be able to pin Spirit Lake deep at their own 21-yard line. So finally Pocahontas area able to flip the field a little bit there, and field position can be such a huge factor, especially if you have a team that really likes to run the football, Clyde, like Pocahontas area does.
Yeah. But right now, you're looking at it to where Spirit Lake's they've been controlling the line of scrimmage, and now they're going to start from their own 20. This is something new because everything else has been on the south side of the 50-yard line. They've got 30 yards to go before they can get to the 50-yard line now.
1st and 10, Spirit Lake at their own 21. 1:17 to go here in the first quarter. 24-0 Spirit Lake. And here is the throw, and it is well overthrown, and it's intercepted by Jacob Gertis. And Gertis will return it to the 32-yard line of Spirit Lake.
Yeah, that was one that Riley's going to want back. He just kind of airmailed that one. And he double clutched. He saw that the defenders recovered. His first 2 options recovered, so he looked downfield and thought, I can get it there, and then he just airmailed it. And it went way over the head. That's the first big mistake right there. And then he returns it about 9 yards on that.
Yeah, he'll get to the Spirit Lake 31-yard line, it looks like, and Pack is on the field with good field position. 1:08 to go here in the quarter, and it'll be a quarterback keeper for Chase Boyson, the quarterback, and I don't know. I think he got the line of scrimmage, not much more.
Well, this is what the Pocahontas area wanted. They wanted to be able to get something turn like this, get that turnover. They got it, but now they got to take advantage of it. And that time Boyson did not get a thing.
2nd and I'm going to say 10, yeah.
Yeah, there's no gain on that.
Yeah, Roland was being kind
he
next door. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Pocahontas area. Boyson in the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. And not a whole lot there. I think he handed it off to Ruger Bunda, and Ruger's going to get a couple.
Yeah, he's going to get it down to the 29 there. Straight ahead running. But there again, they're just looking straight up the middle when you're down 24-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Well, and already 3rd and 9, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter as Pocahontas area will let the clock run out. Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area 24-0, and that is the end of the first quarter. They looked like they were maybe going to try to get a playoff.
Well, that's what I thought too.
But they didn't. Spirit Lake 24, Pocahontas area 0. Back in a minute on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. A battle of 2 top 10 ranked opponents this evening, but it's going all Spirit Lake's way, 24-0 after 1. Thanks for joining us with Clyde Erke. I'm Jason Jacobs. Matthew Grisham, our video engineer tonight on site as we're video streaming at ExploreKaboji.com. And Thanks to Mary Trainer back at Mission Control over at KUOO.
Doing a fine job as usual.
Yes, Pocahontas area, 3rd down and 7, and Boyson, the quarterback, will be close to a first down.
He's going to be 3 yards short, but it's 4-down territory for these guys.
Absolutely. They're inside the 25, mark it at the 24, a pickup of 5. He needed, I think, 6 or 7.
They're marking it at the 21 for the first down. So he's
gain of 5.
Yeah, he needs another 3 yet.
Pocahontas area got an interception deep in Spirit Lake territory, but now they face 4th down and 3 at the Indians at the Spirit Lake 24-yard line, I should say. And let's see if the Spirit Lake defense can hold here on 4th down in their own territory. 2 receivers each side. Bunda's in the backfield with Boyson. Boyson will throw on 4th down over the middle, and I think
he caught it.
Did he catch it? Yes.
Yep, good catch, good sliding catch.
Bringing it in there is number 28 for Pocahontas area. That's Jacob Gertis.
Yep.
And
good sliding,
catch. He had to slide to make that catch all the way down to the 11-yard line, a pickup of 13. And inside the red zone goes Pocahontas area for the first time tonight. They're trailing 24-0, but trying to get on the board here. Under 11 minutes to play here in the first half. And they'll go 4 receivers each side with Boyson in the shotgun, and he'll hand off to Bunda, and Bunda up the middle will pick up a couple and then be immediately hit by a slew of Spirit Lake defenders. Give him the 9-yard line and a gain of 2.
Yeah, nothing going up the middle. That pass play worked on the last one, but he had to throw it low because that's the only place he could put it to be able to get the reception. And good job out there on that pass play by Jacob Gertis to slide and catch that for the first down.
Pack can get a first down at the Spirit Lake 1-yard line. So take note of that, and don't be surprised if they just try to get to that 1-yard line to the way they like to run the football and ground and pound. Bunda will be in the backfield again, and they'll fake the toss to Bunda, and then Boyson will keep it himself. Breaks the defender inside the 5, down to the 3. That's a good job of staying on his feet by Boyson.
Had that one leg free, just kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and he's dragging tacklers with him for a 6-yard gain.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 3-yard line. Let's see if the Indians' defense can make a stop here. Pokey knocking on the door. One thing, though, down 24-0, all this running
and the
clock
running.
The clock just ticking away, and you almost feel like it is a factor already. But Pocahontas area, I think most importantly, just needs something positive.
They need positive yardage, and they need to score, and the clock just ran out to penalty.
And there's the
it's
penalty.
Back them up 5 yards. It took forever to get the play in there.
They just kind of sat around. All right. So again, a delay of game backs him to the 8-yard line, Clyde. And again, they can get a first down at the 1, so we should note that. It'll be 3rd down and let's say 7. 2 receivers again each side. Same formation they've used all night. Looking to throw is Boyson. Boyson cannot avoid the sack. Ball loose. Did he get it? No, they're going to say he's down. They will say he's down at the 16-yard line.
They called him in the graft, and I think the ground caused the fumble. So
it's a loss of 8 to the 16 and a McKean's Pub and Grill sack.
Either way, it's a loss. Yeah, big loss.
Somebody wins a free cheeseburger basket from McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake. You can sign up on the homepage of ExploreKaboji.com, and each time Spirit Lake sacks the opposing team's quarterback, somebody wins a free cheeseburger basket.
Yeah, and they're marking forward progress a little bit, too.
Okay.
They actually got him down at about the 20-yard line. They're going to try a field goal here.
Yeah, I don't really blame Pocahontas area. Colby Rutherford will come in. Now we're going to have some time on the field here.
Yeah, Spirit Lake called a timeout. Spirit Lake called a timeout.
Let's take a 30-second timeout. It is 24-0 Spirit Lake. We are back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Pocahontas area will attempt a field goal on 4th and long, and they will set up at the 21-3 yard line. So a 33-yard field goal coming up, and it is good.
Yep.
Good by kicker Colby Rutherford.
Well, they needed that. They needed something positive out it, and with that sack, the tackle for loss or the sack, that really hurt him as far as trying to go for that first down and rush it anywhere. So they thought, let's get some points here. Good kicker with Colby Rutherford, and he put it through there from 33 yards out.
24-3, Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. Back in a minute, KUOO.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
And welcome back. 24-3, Spirit Lake leading Pocahontas area. 9 minutes to go here in the first half of Class 2A District 2 football. Spirit Lake takes the ball at their own 13-14 yard line, and running right up the middle again is Latham. Jack Latham to the 40-yard line. Good return.
And another huge hole right up the middle. I mean, great blocking on that kickoff.
Harris Lake Park leads Fort Dodge St. Edmunds 14-6. Second quarter, about midway through the second quarter, down in Fort Dodge tonight. Spirit Lake 1st and 10 here, leading by 21 over Pocahontas area at their own 40-yard line. First drive here of the second quarter, and it'll be 4 receivers, now a man in motion, Jung Johan, and they'll hand it off, and Carver cuts back towards the middle, and he's going to pick up one.
Yeah, positive.
A lot of dancing for one.
Well, he had to do something because he was going to get stopped in the backfield otherwise. It was kind of an option play that Riley could have pulled it out, but he didn't send anything up the middle, so he put it in the gut of Carver. Carver looked to get the corner, but great defense by the Pocahontas area Indians.
Second down, and I'll call it a long 9. They're going to throw here on second down. They'll get Jack Latham at the 47-yard line. Latham crosses the 50 into Pocahontas area territory. First down and then some to the Pack 43-yard line. And that's 7 and 9, 16.
Just a quick down and out again, and Latham was open. Picked up the 16 yards in the first down.
And it will be Reynolds in the shotgun with Teesfeld. And he will throw again on first down. Goes downfield and overshoots the intended receiver, Kai Hussey. A little miscommunication there.
Looked like it.
So incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up from the 43. Thanks to some more sponsors, your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, Okoboji Realty, Dr. Craig Newell, and Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake, all making our broadcast possible. 24-3, Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area with 8:09 to go in the first half, and it will be second down and 10 at the Pack 43-yard line for Spirit Lake. And they'll fake the handoff to Jung Johan, rolling to his right as Reynolds. Now Reynolds cuts back up towards the middle, and he'll basically bulldoze through a tackle down to the 39. Pick up a 4 on second and 10. That'll make it 3rd down and 6.
And that's a designed run-pass option on that one, or pass-run option. He rolls out looking to pass, but doesn't seem to be open right away, and then he just tucks it and runs, picks up positive yardage of 4 yards.
Here's 3rd and 6. They'll throw on 3rd down. That time they'll go back to Latham. Latham will pick on that one defender again, and he'll avoid him and get inside the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And Kevin Henriksen has been picked on by Latham all night, and Latham's giving him a lesson out there.
So that's a pickup of 14 down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Spirit Lake moves the ball again. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. And Reynolds in the shotgun, and he'll throw on 1st down. Tosses it out to Jung Johan inside the 15, down near the 10-yard line. Just a quick, basically straight-ahead pattern down the left side of the field. And now Jung Johan, he lost a shoe for a minute there. They'll mark him at the 11. That's a 14-yard pickup. And another 1st down, by the way. 1st and 10, Spirit Lake. 3 receivers right this time around. And they're going to hand it off. And there is Jung Johan. Avoids several defenders. Teesfeld into the end zone. Touchdown. Braden Teesfeld.
A little dance move out there about 5 yards.
I like it.
Just a quick hop to the outside.
Used his defender as well.
Yeah, and just left the white jersey sitting there. Great little move by Teesfeld on that one.
Braden Teesfeld from 11 yards out adds to the Spirit Lake lead with 7:12 to go here in the first half. And Ham is on for an extra point try here. It has pretty much been all Spirit Lake. Pack got the 3 off of a Spirit Lake turnover deep in their own territory, and the kick on the way. And looks good to me, and it is good. Spirit Lake 31, Pocahontas area 3. We're back in a minute on KUOO.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
31-3 Spirit Lake, welcome back. And it's been all Indians, 223-32, Clyde, in the offensive
yards.
yards.
In the total yards, yeah. Just all domination right there. 143 yards passing for Spirit Lake, 13 for Pocahontas right now.
Justin Ham kicks off for Spirit Lake. And this will be, I think, Wheelander for Pack. And he'll cut it up the middle. Good hole there for him. And out to the 37-yard line is number 31, Alex Wheelander. So back with a good return there.
And now here again, this is what you're going to look at. You know, they picked up that field goal when they recovered that fumble down there.
Or interception.
Interception. And they just haven't been able to move the ball.
1st and 10, Pocahontas area at their own 37-yard line with, again, the 4 receivers. Same formation we've seen all night. Rolling to his left is the quarterback, Boyson. He'll keep it himself. Option play there. He'll cross the 40. Looks like he's to the 41.
Going to give him a couple 3 on that one, I think.
I'm going to go 4, actually.
Yep,
yeah.
Give him 4 on that. They marked that 41.
2nd down and 6 coming up. That's the first time they've had a positive thing on 1st down, maybe all night.
Well, and
the first down has been part of the problem.
That time they were able to stretch it out. He's able to get his shoulders turned, and it had to be the outside coverage guys on defense to come in and make that tackle. So they sealed it off good on the inside and left it open to where the outside guys had to come in and make that tackle.
And they've had several incomplete throws on 1st down as well. Here's 2nd down and 6.
This is an important one for him.
Boyson will pick up a low snap. Now he'll look to throw downfield. Has a man and caught inside the 20 down to the 14-yard line. A great catch by Chase Cook. The defender was there but didn't get turned around in time.
No, he actually
Cook
interfered.
Went up and, Cook made the catch. You're right, he did
actually interfere. The referee was pulling the hanky out, saw the catch made, shoved it back in.
Right back in and
said, no,
okay.
let's just keep it going.
So it'll be a positive, 27-yard gain.
And that was Chase Cook?
For Chase Cook and Chase Boyson, the quarterback. So a big play there for Pocahontas area, easily the biggest play of the night, and they are cooking inside the Spirit Lake red zone at the 14-yard line. And they will look to hand off. There's the big boy up the middle, Ruger Bunda, and that time a hole did open up the left side. Bunda inside the 10 to the 8. We'll go to the 8-yard line, a pickup of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down and 4. Pocahontas area can get a first down again at the 4-yard line of Spirit Lake. 5:40 to go here in the first half. It's 31-3 Spirit Lake, but Pocahontas area trying to get some offense going here. 4 receivers again for Chase Boyson in the shotgun. Hands off to Bunda, and Bunda that time gets hit pretty quickly after a gain of maybe 1.
Yeah, I don't even know if they gave him 1.
They got him set. They got him to the 7.
Okay.
I saw on the far side of the field he moved up 1 yard. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 from the 7. Obviously 4-down territory here for the Pack Indians.
Well, they'd love to answer right back, Pocahontas would, after giving up that. They get that field goal, some positive stuff off that turnover that Spirit Lake caused. And now they're moving the ball on that big long pass play. And love to get some more positive points here. And they'd love to get the touchdown points instead of just more field goals.
And they will.
He's in trouble.
Oh, he is in trouble, and that's going to be a sack.
Cornwall.
At that time, yeah, you're right. Jake Cornwall sacks Chase Boyson. Let's see, he is all the way back at the 13-yard line, a loss of 6.
Well, that's twice he's been. That's a tackle for loss. That wasn't a.
Well, I don't know.
guess
he looked like he was going to throw.
Pass it, yeah. So I'd give him.
I'm going to go McKean's Pub and Grill sack.
Yep.
We'll see what official stats say tomorrow, but somebody's likely just won another free cheeseburger basket from McKean's Pub and Grill.
I think that's a sack. Yeah, that's not a tackle for loss. That's a sack because it was on the quarterback too. So usually it's quarterback. You're going to get a sack.
Score update. Sheldon leads Okoboji 14-10 at halftime on Q102. We have a timeout taken here with 4 minutes to go in the first half. 31-3 Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and the video stream at explorekoboji.com.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
In the first half, and Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area 31-3, but Pack will have 4th down and 9 coming up from the Spirit Lake 13-yard line. And I would say you go for it here,
You got to
Clyde.
go for it, yeah. And I don't
they went for the field goal earlier.
I don't see Rutherford out there.
Points. Rutherford
they
is
had
number 86.
They had to make the field goal up at some point anyway. So, but I don't see Rutherford out there.
And they will go for it here on 4th down. Oh, it'll be the usual formation with 2 receivers and Bunda in the backfield with Boyson on 4th and 9. And rolling to his right is Boyson. Now he'll throw towards the end zone. Has a man. It'll be incomplete. Great defense.
Wow.
Coming in there to knock it away was Jack Latham.
Just as he got his hands on the ball, Latham ripped him down to the ground, and it fell incomplete. So that's going to be a turnover on downs.
So the turnover on downs comes with 3 minutes and 56 seconds to go.
He had him open for a little bit, but Latham closed the gap real quick on that one. So we'll switch fields, switch sheets here.
And Spirit Lake will be at their own 13-yard line. Again, leading 31-3 after a
With
good
basically,
defensive stand there.
With basically 4 minutes to play, that's a lot of time for Spirit Lake.
And they'll look to throw here on first down, and it will be complete. That is, let's see, Cornwall, Jake Cornwall. And Jake will near a first down. Crosses the 20. Where are they going to mark him? They'll mark him right at the 23-yard line. That'll be enough, I think, for are they going to move the chain? No, they're going to say second
short.
and inches. Well, I'm going to say it's
I'm saying first down.
10 yards. So here
I don't know how they can say that is.
Second
now
and
it is.
short. Now it's a first down and then some for Braden Teesfeld as Braden hits the 30-yard line, pickup of 7, and a Spirit Lake first down coming up. At halftime, it's West Sioux leading Emmetsburg 27-13 on Y100, but the Ehawks showing some fight
in there,
against a very good team.
Yep, they're sticking in there.
And they will look to pass here on first down. Throwing is Reynolds downfield. It'll be a little behind, but the receiver keeps it. That's Kai Hussey. So it's thrown behind Kai Hussey. He comes back and gets it. It tips in the air, makes the catch, tackled inside the 25-yard line. Down at the 20, I believe, 3. Check that. Yeah, I'm going to go about the 22 and a half of Pocahontas
Riley
area.
Reynolds just threw that ball 48 yards on the run to his right, a little bit short, so he probably threw it 45 yards.
Wow, 48-yard play. And they'll hand off here to Teesfeld on the right side and has a nice hole, and then he'll be tackled out of bounds inside the 20. Looks like he'll get to the 16-yard line, pickup of 6 on first down. And I was just confirming we didn't have an injured player there as I heard the whistle go, but maybe an equipment issue or penalty maybe.
No, I don't. Yeah, they're going to mark something off.
It will be a penalty.
Yep.
Looks
so
like.
Back that one up. Good thing I hadn't marked it on my sheet yet. I didn't see any flag anywhere.
That makes one of us. And that'll mark it back at the 31-yard line. So it'll
9-yard loss.
Be a 9-yard loss instead.
It must have been a holding somewhere out there, I would guess.
So it'll be first down in, I believe, 19 or 20. Spirit Lake's going to bunch things up here. And Reynolds will look to throw. Now he throws it off to Cornwall. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage inside the 20. Down to the 18-yard line, pickup of 13.
Just definitely a makeshift play on that one by Riley. He wanted to go to the left, nothing there, nothing developed. He rolled back to his right, thinking he's going to run it. Well, Cornwall had broken off from his blocker and is just sitting there, so he dumped it off to him, picked up positive yardage.
And here will be a quarterback keeper for Reynolds after he fakes the handoff inside the 10, bulldozes forward to the 20 or to the 8-yard line.
So that'll be
gain
enough
of
for,
10.
Yeah, that'll be enough for a first down.
And it should be first and goal, Spirit Lake. No, there's a flag on the far side of the field.
Again, that guy likes to throw the flags over there. Okay, so let's back that one off.
So that will mark it at the 20, let's see, 3-yard line.
Okay,
so a loss of 5. So it must have been downfield.
Yeah, or a false start, or illegal formation or something.
Possible. Second and 11 coming up.
From the 23.
31-3 Spirit Lake, 2:42 to go first half. Spirit Lake at the Pocahontas area, 23-yard line, and it'll be first and 11. They say they'll throw on first down. It's going to be caught into the end zone. That's Lalu Mandir for a touchdown. 16 is Owen Lalu Mandir this week. And that time, he caught a 23-yard touchdown pass.
And what a perfect pass. Laid it right on the numbers. And Lala Madeir caught it at the 3-yard lines and didn't get hit until he walked into the end zone. Oh, and Lala Madeir getting in on some action out there.
2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the first half. And it is 37-3 Spirit Lake with an extra point coming up from Justin Ham. An attempt, I should say. Now they'll get everybody in there here. Snap, hold. The kick is on the way, and it is good. 38-3, Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. We are back in a minute. KUOO.
Yeah, that's good.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Oh, man.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
2:31 to go here in the first half. Spirit Lake all over Pocahontas area, 38-3.
And they've been very effective running the ball, but passing has been the key tonight. Riley Reynolds has been on the mark. He is 13 for 17 with 237 yards passing already.
A couple of good grabs by those receivers as well.
And getting Nolan Alamandir in the mix.
I love it.
He's usually in that defensive line. Well, he's getting some action tonight on the offense.
So it'll be Ham to kick off here. Spirit Lake up by 35. Let's see what Pocahontas area does this time around. And they'll take it at their own 11-yard line. Good run up the left side. That was number 8, Chase Cook. And so Pack will have pretty good starting field position here. Our broadcast thanks to some outstanding sponsors like Consumers Lumber Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, IGL Teleconnect, and Bank Midwest, all making our broadcast possible. So they'll mark it at the 30 for Pocahontas area with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And there may have been a change in rules because the clock is ticking, Clyder.
Okay, all right.
And they will hand it off here to the big guy, Ruger Bunda. No, check that. That's 31. That's Whelan this time around. Whelan crosses the 35. Good run on first down to the 38-yard line, it looks like.
So Whelan getting in on the action.
And the ball was actually at the 31-yard line of Pocahontas area, so it'll be 2nd and 3 coming up.
Giving Bunda a little break here. Hopefully he isn't hurt.
Whelan, a good run there on first down. 2nd down and 3 for Pocahontas area. Just over a minute to go here in the first half. And Boyson will fake the handoff. Now he has a good hole left side, and he'll hit the defender at the 45-yard line after picking up 7 yards and a first down for Pocahontas area.
Yeah, so there must be a rule change at the state level because
now
clock is running
30,
continuously.
if you're up by 35 in the second quarter.
At any time, it sounds like.
Yeah. It won't matter. It's 38-3 Spirit Lake right now.
And Pocahontas area is not in any hurry.
No, they are not. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and they'll hand off to Whelan, and he'll near the 50-yard line. Looks like he's at the 48.5.
Zach Jensen holding on for the tackle again.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Along with Lalamandir, who's in that defensive line position right in the center.
Yeah, I even had 16 on the other side for me. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Pocahontas area will attempt or just go to the locker room here and try to regroup. 38-3, Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. Halftime coming up, brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. And let's take a 2-minute break, if we can. 2-minute break, and then we'll be back on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Our halftime show is sponsored by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. And we'll try to give some of you halftime folks a view of the band here at halftime. So we'll just quickly run down our first half here, and then we'll do some stats after the band is over there, Clyde. But again, it's 38-3. Spirit Lake is leading Pocahontas area. Do want to give you some other scores here before we send it to the break at halftime. It's West Sioux 27, Emmetsburg 13. Okoboji trails Sheldon 14-10 at halftime. Also, some halftime scores have Spencer leading Sioux Center 3-0. Sioux Central leads Sibley Cheaton 8-2. West Lyon leads Central Lyon George Little Rock 14-7. And Cherokee and Unity Christian are tied at 7. So, Mary, we'll go ahead and take a 1-minute break here and then send it to the halftime report. Matthew, we're going to leave you here on the ball game for the video stream, and those at home can watch the band at home. And again, it's 31-3 Spirit Lake on KUOO. halftime sponsored by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center. 38-3, Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. Clyde, I want to start by just giving folks a recap of how we got here so far. And for Spirit Lake, they started with the football, and they would fumble the football actually at the Pocahontas area 17-yard line. Chase Cook would recover, but Pocahontas area would do nothing with it. They'd have to punt. Spirit Lake then would get the ball at the Pocahontas area 36 because they had them pinned and they're deep in their own territory when they had to punt. And it was 5 plays later, a 10-yard touchdown run by Jack Latham to make it 7-0 Indians. On the kickoff return, Pocahontas area would be stripped, and Braden Teasfeld would recover at the Pack 13-yard line. Actually, that was on the third possession, and Spirit Lake that time around would get a field goal after they had gotten a 12-yard touchdown run by Reynolds. So it was 17-0, with not even the first quarter up already for Spirit Lake. Kickoff return that time around, it was an onside kick. Spirit Lake recovered it at the Pocahontas area 29-yard line that time around. And a few minutes later, it was a 29-yard touchdown catch by Jack Latham to make it 24-0 Spirit Lake. Pocahontas area would get the ball back. That would end the first quarter. They would get an interception off of Spirit Lake. Jacob Gertis would return it to the Spirit Lake 31-yard line, and that would set up a 33-yard field goal for Colby Rutherford to make it 24-3. Spirit Lake then got an 11-yard touchdown run by Braden Teasfeld and a 23-yard touchdown catch by Owen Lalumandir to make it 38-3 here at halftime. So that's how the scoring kind of happened here in the first half. Stats-wise, Clyde, where are we at?
Let's take a look at them real quick here. Totally dominated by Spirit Lake, obviously, as you can tell with the score. Individual stats for Spirit Lake rushing tonight. Riley Reynolds, 4 carries for 30 yards. Here again, you're going to see a lot of diversity. You're going to see a lot of players that touch that football tonight. Carver Jungjohan, 2 carries for 4 yards. Ethan Backus, 2 carries for -3. His night's probably done. In fact, I'll bet you he doesn't come out with pads on this second half. Braden Teasfeld, 7 carries, 52 yards. Workhorse tonight for Braden. Jack Latham, 1 carry for 10 yards. Receiving-wise, Carver Jungjohan, 2 catches, 14 yards. Jake Cornwall, 3 catches, 47 yards. Kai Hussey, 2 catches, 65 yards.
He had a real nifty catch there on the right side.
Jack Latham, 4 catches, 71 yards.
He's had a great first half.
Caleb Lee, 1 catch for 17 yards. Owen Lalumandir, 1 catch for 23 and a touchdown. The touchdowns tonight, 2 of them from Jack Latham already. 1 from Teasfeld and 1 from Riley Reynolds. Reynolds 13-17 for 237 yards passing. For Pocahontas area, Chase Boysen, 8 carries, 8 yards. Alex Wielander, 2 carries, 11 yards. And Ruger Bunda, 8 carries, 23 yards. For receiving-wise, Chase Cook, 1 catch for 45 yards. And Jacob Gertis, 1 catch for 13 yards. So, a couple of big passing plays gave them most of their yardage. 2 of 7 on passing for Boysen, 58 yards total. And the totals on the night, Spirit Lake, 9 first downs so far, 7 of them passing, 2 of them rushing. Pocahontas has 3 first down, 2 of them passing, 1 rushing. Rushing, 16 carries for Spirit Lake tonight, 93 yards on the ground, averaging just under 6 yards a carry. Pocahontas,
that's pretty good.
18 carries for 42 yards. They're averaging 2.3 yards per carry. So that's showing that defense is stopping that run. Passing-wise, like I said, 13-17, 237 yards. They're averaging 18 yards per catch, 13.9 yards per pass, a 76.5% passer completion percentage for Spirit Lake on the night. Pocahontas, 18 carries, 42 yards, I said. 2 for 7, 58. They're averaging 29 yards a catch, 8 yards per pass. So a couple of big catches. Total yards, Spirit Lake 330 yards total. Pocahontas 100 yards total offense.
The stat that stuck out to me there, you mentioned Pocahontas area 2.33 yards per carry on the season. They average more than double that, 4.7 yards per carry. This is a team that's won 7-0, 20-15, 28-12. They don't want to get into a shootout. That's not the type of football team they are. And Spirit Lake has forced them into situations early in the ballgame that they didn't want to have to be in. This is a team that Pocahontas is the type of team that wants to play with the lead. It kind of reminds me on some levels of Spencer almost. And Spirit Lake, they want to put the points on the board and get into a bit of a shootout if they have to. And so far, this has been favoring the Spirit Lake Indians here this evening. They lead Pocahontas area 38-3 here. And they still have a little bit of time left here as they added a little bit here to the clock at halftime, and understandably so. Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center, of course, who sponsors our halftime show, also brings a little halftime fun with the field goal tries here at halftime as well. It's a good fundraiser.
You know what? We got a minute here or so to go. Kudos to the Force Marching Band. Sounded
Absolutely,
really good out there.
yeah.
Their performance this year is Alice in Wonderland.
And you know the songs, don't you?
Well,
you recognize
you
it,
hear them.
and you see the different characters out there
they
and
put
stuff.
a little bit different effect with it, but you recognize the songs out there, and that's under the direction of Tyler Peterson, an alum from here, doing a great job this year in the Force. They sounded really good out there again.
Absolutely.
Ethan Backus, I see him on the sideline with the coat on, pads off. He's got the pants on, obviously, but shoulder pads and shirt are off. So,
yeah, happy that he's upright and all on that front, and hopefully it'll just be the rest of this evening for him. But again, 38-3 Spirit Lake, and again, thanks to Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center for sponsoring our halftime show.
Pocahontas will get the ball to start this second half. They won the toss at the start of the game, deferred. So they're going to get the ball. Let's see if that Spirit Lake defense can stay stifling tonight. You talked about that, whether there's that pooch kick.
And is Pack ready for it? They are. That time around, number 23, 33 was able to get on it. That's Ryan Summerlot. And Pocahontas area will have not terrible field position by any means at their own 32-yard line. And a whopping 1 second went off the clock there. As we start the second half of this one here.
And we're going to see Wheelander starting again. So I'm wondering if Bunda got banged up a little bit out there. Obviously, he wasn't getting any yardage going anywhere.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for Pack. And a nice run up the middle for Wheelander. And Wheelander has the first down and then some. Good job of moving the feet by Wheelander.
Well, just kept him turning.
He got chains.
Our guys did some arm tackling on that. They just bounced off him. He ran with a vengeance on that one. A big first down on 11-yard carry.
1st and 10, Pocahontas area at their own 43-yard line.
Yep, 43.
Great carry there by Wheelander. They'll line up in the usual formation with 2 receivers each side. Boyson in the shotgun with Wheelander, that is, and he will fake the handoff, and then it'll be Boyson trudging forward for 4 or 5 up the right side. Good hole. Give him a solid 5-yard gain to the 47.5, or I'm going to say 48-yard line.
Well, and this is where Spirit Lake's got to come out. They got to come out strong. They can't rest their laurels on this, even though they're up by 35 points. You know, Pocahontas comes down, scores right away. They're fired up. They've got the momentum going with them then.
Yeah, it's the type of team that if they can get, where they're running downfield, once it's hard to get that full head of, or once you get that full head of steam going, it's hard to stop. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Boyson. And he'll try to air it out on the right side, and that's going to be pass interference.
Yeah. He had his arm on him. He had his arm on him.
The defender, it was Latham downfield, had an arm and turn around.
Latham is saying that he was holding on to his jersey too, and it kind of looked like he did. We'll see what they call on this.
Or are they going to pick it up? Nope. Officials will mark off the penalty, and I believe it's a 15-yarder. So that puts Pocahontas area into Spirit Lake territory at the Indians, 37-yard line, I believe. And Pocahontas area, 1st and 10, and they'll hand off to Wheelander. And Wheelander sees the 35-yard line down to the 34, a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 on the way. Our broadcast tonight, thanks to Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons, Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center, and Lakes Regional Healthcare. Second down and more like 8 coming up here. And Boyson will fake the handoff, now keeps it himself, and he will be tackled for a loss.
Yeah, that is a straight tackle for loss on that one.
Excellent job that time by number 28.
Ham.
Yeah, Justin Ham coming into the ball game.
He tripped him up and pushed him out further, slowed him way down, and then a couple other red jerseys finished him off, but I'm going to give that one to Ham.
Loss of 2. Back to the 36. Well, maybe even now they're going to say 38. Yeah, I think it's the 37. I'm going to split the difference.
We'll split the difference. Loss of 3 on that.
Third down and long. And Boyson's got to get rid of it, and now just throws it downfield, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 23-yard line, and that is Kai Hussey.
And that, that's just like Riley Reynolds on his interception in the first half. Boy, Boyson should have just taken the loss on that one.
Absolutely.
Because there was nobody open, and he was running left and tried to stop and do a jump pass back to the right with 2 guys on him. So ill-advised pass on that one.
So he'll return it to the Spirit Lake 27-yard line with 8:22 to go here in this third quarter. And again, the Indians at their own 27. We'll say 8:15 on the clock when they get things started as we have running clock. It's a 35-point lead for Spirit Lake. They're going to hand off. Huge hole on the left side. End around play, and I believe that was Teesfeld. And Braden crosses the 50-yard line. He is down to the Pocahontas area 43. And another big pickup on first down.
The only thing that saved a touchdown in that was Wielander because he had the speed to catch up to Teesfeld, pushing him out of bounds.
30-yard pickup makes it 1st and 10 Spirit Lake. And looking to throw is Reynolds, and has Hussey inside the 30. Spin moves. Hussey 10-5 Spirit Lake touchdown.
Oh, man.
He was at the 44-yard line.
So that little bit of momentum that Pocahontas area had on that pass play and then getting down on that penalty got shut down in a hurry on that ill-advised pass, and then Spirit Lake's offense just took over.
7:29 to go in the third quarter, and a 44-yard touchdown catch and run by Kai Hussey makes it 44-3 Spirit Lake. And an extra point for Ham coming up.
Kai Hussey says, I got to get in on some of that action, get up on the scoreboard. Drills that one right through.
Extra point makes it 45-3 Spirit Lake. Back in a minute, KUOO.
So we're going 44-yard touchdown.
Surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to Hafer Field in Spirit Lake, where it is 45-3. Spirit Lake leading Pocahontas area in week 1 of Class 2A District 2 football. And kick coming up here from Ham. And this one will go almost to the end zone, to the 1. They're going to reverse. And now up the middle to about the 16 goes Pocahontas area's return man. And I believe they'll give him that forward progress.
We're going to try and get some new names for you. We got not too many. I see a lot of the regulars still coming out there this time.
Perhaps defensively, anyway, you will.
Owen Meerbeek's out there. That's great to see Owen Meerbeek. Sophomore, big kid, broke his wrist or his forearm area, got it all casted up. So now he's out there playing, and at halftime he was playing in the band with that big club on his hand. He's coming off right now.
You see that a lot in football, too. So we're going to have 1st and 10 here.
And I think what they're doing is the first couple of plays, they're going to try and get them stopped, and then you're going to see, see the other guys in.
Oh, and Boyson.
That's up for grabs.
It's up for grabs. It's going to be
a lineman
caught. No, I
downfield.
think it was Wielander. Wielander actually caught a lineman.
But the lineman was right next to him.
Well, I don't know how far downfield he was.
He was right next to him. He caught it at the 20-yard line.
Let's see what the
He caught it
official
at the
says.
20-yard line.
Wielander caught it and raced forward to the 30-yard line.
They're not going to call anything, but that was a lineman downfield.
Hold on. Yep.
Yeah, I think there's a lineman downfield on that. I don't see. They're totally mixed up there, though.
Yeah, I think they had a lineman downfield, and that's what they're going to call here, and that'll bring it back a little bit.
But I still don't see you through the flag. I don't see any flag out there.
And that'll push Pocahontas area back to their own 11-yard line, so a loss of 5. So it'll be 1st down and 15 for Pack. They trail 45-3, and that clock keeps ticking. 5:45 to go here.
To be honest
in
with
the
you,
third quarter.
JJ, on that one, Boyson was just lucky that he got it to one of his own, and they got the penalty, because that was up for grabs again, and that could have very easily been a pick 6 somewhere.
And they'll hand it off, and I believe that was Wielander. And he gets a couple to the 13. Our broadcast made possible from some outstanding sponsors: Ameriprise Financial, Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, and Jerdy Collision Center.
Well, I see Ruger Bunda on the sideline over there, right up in the front, so I don't think he's hurt. Or if he is, it's not major. Yeah, he's got his wrist taped up, so maybe they're just resting him a little bit.
Sure, in a game that is
right now
out of reach.
Out of reach.
2nd and 13. And they will look to throw, and now we're going to have, I think,
a false start.
Either a false start or delay of game or something.
I thought I saw a flag on that one.
Yes, the
right
officials
over here on this side.
And it is a false start. So that will push the offense back 5 more yards to the 8. Not the direction you want to be going deep in your own territory. And that makes it 2nd down and 20.
See Will Graves lining up on the sidelines here, the sophomore backup quarterback.
4:36 to go, and they will hand off here, and not much. In fact, a loss of 2 more yards. I think they went to Wielander again, and he loses 2 to the 6.
They're going backwards.
Man.
They're just losing that momentum right now, JJ.
It is 3rd down and more than 20, about 22 for Pocahontas area. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Continuous clock. It's 45-3. Spirit Lake leading Pack. So here comes 3rd down. Let's see if they can get anything positive here. Maybe just give their punter a little more room. Boyson has some pressure coming. Now throws, and it will be through the hands of the intended receiver. And incomplete.
And there again, he had to do a jump pass just to get rid of it because he was ready. It was almost a safety on that one.
So Preston Spooner will come in for the punt for Pocahontas area. And Spirit Lake will send Jack Latham back to receive. Let's see, along with Riley. Is that Riley out there? No, that's got to be Teesfeld, I believe.
Teesfeld, yep.
I saw 2. And here comes the punt. Good punt to the 35 at a line drive right at Latham. Latham inside the 20 down to the 10-yard line.
Wow.
Whoa, just a burst of speed up the left side.
Exploded off of it.
And that is huge. So Pocahontas area didn't give up a whole lot there, or didn't get a whole lot back there on the punt. And Spirit Lake cooking again here at the 10-yard line. They're going to place it at the 11 actually, with about 2:30 to go here in this third quarter. Again, Spirit Lake leading Pocahontas area 45-3. And what was a game of two top 10 ranked opponents here in 2A, and now we're going to have
they're trying to get
clock
some
stoppage. I think they're trying to get a few new players in there.
And Will Graves is in there at quarterback right now, and I see running back is Tyler Tungland, the sophomore, 6 foot, 165. They're going to they're getting some guys out, I would think.
Well, let's go ahead and take a timeout here. We'll take a 30-second break. More coming up. KUOO.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
11 is Max Disworth. 22.
And welcome back to Haferfield and Spirit Lake. 45-3, Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area. The Indians of Spirit Lake are at the Pac 11-yard line, and some new players here.
Will Graves at quarterback. He was expecting Tungland to go to the left. Everybody went to the right. He had to just grab it and tuck and run and pick up just 2 yards.
So Graves will give Spirit Lake a couple yards there on first down. Puts it down to the 9-yard line.
Tyler Tungland in at running back now. I see Corbin Quantz out there.
And they're going to hand off,
24.
and cutting back inside is number 24, Tyler Tungland. And Tungland inside the 5. Looks like he's at the 3-yard line. Gain of 6.
Yep. Knocking on the door again. See if we can get some other names out there for you.
Carter Taze is out there wide left. Now there'll be a quarterback keeper for
Graves.
Graves. He's got at least the first down, and yes, you're right, a touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run.
The far line judge over there called him in right away. 3-yard touchdown run by Graves.
So Will Graves adds to the Spirit Lake lead.
And that's that run pass option to where Graves has the opportunity to hand it off if he sees the sweep's going to be out there, but he saw a little gap in the middle, shot through it and got to the end zone.
Here comes Ham for an extra point try. This clock continues to run here. There is the kick, and it is good. With 38 seconds to go here in the quarter. In fact, this is going to run out the quarter likely. Oh, they're going to stop it at 36 seconds.
You stop it after the touchdown, yep.
Spirit Lake all over Pocahontas area, 52-3, and we are back in a minute on KUOO.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Yep.
So Caleb will, and he is marked down as a kicker as well.
Yes.
And Wielander is back to receive, as is Cook. That's a good-looking kick. Received at the 6-yard line, and it will be returned. Well, here's a burst of speed up that right side, all the way to the 34-yard line. Chase Cook for Pocahontas area with a nice return.
And that should probably run out the clock here for this quarter, as it's running right now.
Going to be right here, unless Pocahontas area really hurries here. I agree, Clyde.
And I mark it at the 34-yard line.
And that is the end of the third quarter. Spirit Lake all over Pocahontas area, 52-3. Fourth quarter in a minute, KUOO.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Maybe a half a yard.
Ball at the 34-yard line to start the fourth quarter for Pocahontas area, and on first down.
New players in for them also.
And virtually, well, they're going to give them about a yard there for Pocahontas area.
I think the quarterback is Lucas Capriva now.
Okay.
And I think that
number 10, yeah.
Let's see who that running back was.
The running back, I believe, is 45, and that is Josiah DeYoung.
Josiah DeYoung.
And they'll toss it out to him, and he'll cut it back towards the middle, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to give him forward progress for a yard.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
So he'll be marked at the 36-yard line, and that'll make it 3rd down and 8 coming up. They need to get to the 44. As you mentioned, Clyde, a lot of new players there for Pocahontas area. I see Ryder Sundahl for Spirit Lake.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin Ham is out there now on defense as well, as is Nick Erickson. And Max Ditzworth is out there.
Bennett Lewis is out there,
Tyler Tungland. And here comes 3rd down and 8 for Pocahontas area. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. And pressure, and the quarterback escapes and now throws downfield, has an open man just beyond the outstretched arms of the receiver. Not a bad throw by Lucas Capriva, the backup quarterback there for Pocahontas area. And that incomplete pass will make it 4th down, and I would assume Pocahontas area will punt here.
27 is out there looking to punt. Number 27 for Pocahontas area is Blake Roberts.
Our broadcast thanks to the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, and the venue in Sportsman's Corner. So punt coming up here for Pocahontas area. Ooh, high snap. That's a problem, and just having to land on top of it there
get the ball right
is
there.
number 27, Blake Roberts. And so snap over the punter's head with about 9.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll give Spirit Lake the ball
at the
Pocahontas area. What is it? 15 inside the 15, looks like. They're going to mark it
22
at the 17.
17.
All right. And that's where this one will start.
Will Graves still at quarterback.
And they'll hand it off. That time it's number 20, Joey Brown.
Spun down on a tackle by Ethan Baird, the sophomore, 5'10", 225 pounds.
Down to the 14-yard line, pickup of 3. Here comes 2nd down and 8. And they'll hand off. And that time around, he does get a few. 7 that time around, Caden Hassel. Caden to the 12-yard line, picks a couple more up. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Spirit Lake at the Pocahontas area 12. And here's Graves, and he'll hand it off. That's Erickson. Erickson down to the 9. Gets 3 of the 5 there. We'll set up 4th down and 3.
Nick Erickson, a bruising
2
running
or
back.
3.
Really.
Yeah, they're going to mark it about the 9.5. So here's 4th down. Graves low snap, going to roll to his right. He'll try to keep it himself and get the outside corner of defeats one defender, but can't escape the second, and he'll only get back to the 10-yard line, so he'll lose a yard, and that'll be a turnover on downs. With about 7:20 to go in the ball game.
The clock running.
And Pocahontas area will get the ball back here.
Yeah, they're going to get it. They're going to mark it about the 10.5-yard line. We'll say the 10-yard line. 11. We'll give them the 11.
Spirit Lake next week will go to OABCIG.
Road trip to Ida Grove, huh?
Uh-huh. And then they will go to Esterville. A couple of difficult places coming up. Here's a big run on 1st down for Pocahontas area. And will he run away from it? No, he'll be caught from behind. That time, I believe, number 18, Ryan Panbecker. Nope, check that, number 10.
Yep, number
That's
10.
Capriva, the quarterback.
Yep, the quarterback. He got free, and he just went a foot race. Carter Tays is able to run him down.
Spirit Lake. So let's see, 40 and 14. That is a 54-yard run to the 36-yard line of Spirit Lake. Good-looking run. So it'll be 1st and 10 Pocahontas area. Clock still ticking here. 52-3 Spirit Lake if you're just joining us. And continuous clock with 6 minutes to go in this one. 2 receivers each side for Pack and Capriva in the shotgun. And he'll keep it himself. Now a nice hole at the left side. And Capriva will cross the 30-yard line. They'll mark him at the 29 and a pickup of 7.
Bodie Higgins, a freshman, gets the tackle on that one. Running back,
down and
linebacker, 6 foot 175.
2nd down and 3 coming up. Iowa High School scoreboard show later tonight, 10 to 11:30 here on Campus Radio. Scores and highlights from across the state. Tomorrow morning, the coaches show, 8:15 from the Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park. Get a great breakfast with the coaches, and then we'll have Iowa hosting Kent State, 12:30 pregame kickoff at 2:30. 2nd and 3 from the 29, and looking to throw, Capriva, and then he's sacked.
Oh, yeah.
There's a McKean's Pub and Grill sack.
Definitely on that, because he was looking to throw all the way. And just a great read. Who's that, number 60?
Bennett Lewis.
Just shot through there. He's playing that left defensive end position. 3 down linemen. He's the outside on the left. And he just blasted through there, untouched it looked like. Maybe a little miscommunication on the block somewhere.
Back to the 35, loss of 6.
Got the tackle, got the sack.
3rd down and 9 coming up. I'll have a man in motion. Capriva will option that time around. And not a lot of running room for DeYoung. He'll lose 2 or 3 for sure. It looks like he's at the 38-yard line, loss of 3.
Yeah, DeYoung had nowhere to run once he got that little pitch on that one.
Well,
got to the outside in great pursuit.
The option game.
Sandman with a tackle on that one for loss.
In the now, I don't know how many seasons I've been calling Spirit Lake football. This is the 6th season. I have yet to see the option game be all that successful against Spirit Lake.
Yeah, well, with that 3-5 defense, how can it be? You've got 2 extra guys you got to try an option on, and it's not going to work, and you just send them in. And that time, Logan Sandman was the one who came in and made the big stop on that one.
And here's 4th and long. They are going to throw. Got a man. It's caught.
And a first
That's
down.
Number 27, Blake Roberts, inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line. Nice snag by Blake Roberts.
Not a bad pass either.
Absolutely. Capriva looked good. So that'll be a 28-yard gain down to the 10-yard line and a 1st and goal, I believe, here for Pocahontas area. 3:15 to go in the ball game, and 52-3 Spirit Lake if you're just joining us. A lot of the reserves are getting, and second string guys are getting a chance here tonight.
On both sides.
Absolutely. So Capriva in the shotgun, looks to throw, now going to roll to his left, throws towards the end zone, almost intercepted. Good little battle there between the intended receiver. That was again Blake Roberts,
yep.
and the defender was 5, I believe, for Spirit Lake, Carter Taves.
And Carter had that one, but it was a good defensive play by the offensive player.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 10. 2.5 to play in this one.
Carter read that one perfectly, stepped in front of that, and if he could have picked that cleanly, he had a lot of room in front of him.
That was going to be a healthy run coming up.
That was going to be a 99-yarder.
He was going to be tired.
He would have been tired. But on either case, we got the 2nd down here.
Capriva again in the shotgun, and he'll just toss it. That's that little toss play there to the guy going across.
Ryan Panbecker.
So Panbecker, we'll say no gain.
Okay.
3rd and goal from the 10 coming up. Tunglen that time with the stop for Spirit Lake. Logan Sandman out there for the Indians. Simon Linebaugh as well. 3rd and goal, and they'll pass, and it's caught wide open, and into the end zone goes number 18. That's Ryan Panbecker. Give him a 10-yard touchdown catch.
Yeah, just a quick slant to the inside, and easily caught that. Nobody was covering off that. They were playing deep, and he caught it in 2 steps. He was in the end zone.
About 1.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Let's see what Pocahontas area decides to do here on an extra point opportunity with 1:10 to go, as the clock keeps ticking in this scenario until after the extra point in running clock situations. Post-game show coming up with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. They'll go for 2 here. Capriva will have Josiah DeYoung in the backfield with him. Sends a couple guys in motion. They are going to toss it out, and it'll be beyond the outstretched arms. Don't have a number. I think it was 16. Or Panbecker, excuse me, 18.
Yep.
So 2-point conversion, no good in this scenario. But Pocahontas area does score a touchdown. They trail Spirit Lake 52-9. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll wrap things up next here on Campus Radio, KUOO.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
We got 1 minute to go in this one, and Spirit Lake leads Pocahontas area 52-9. The Pack Indians just scored a touchdown late here in this one. Third quarter scores: Hartley Melvin Sanborn all over MMCRU 60-14. OG falls to Sheldon 28-16 on Q102. Spencer leads Sioux Center 10-7 after 3. And West Sioux all over Emmetsburg 35-13 after 3.
Spencer leading Sioux Center. That's not a bad game right
even
there.
though Sioux Center's a 3A, that's
3A,
a quality
yep.
3A
Quality
opponent.
3A opponent.
Being played down at Spencer tonight. And here's the kickoff on a low kick, and it'll be fielded by Spirit Lake at their own 35-yard line, up ahead to their own 40-yard line. And
I think that was Austin Jorgensen. I think it was Austin Jorgensen coming in now. I thought it was a 21 who returned that one, but we'll see what we got here.
And we might get one play, maybe.
I think
they're going to have to probably snap it once.
Yeah, Will Graves is out there still, and they got Max Ditzworth slot to the right. Ryder Sundal slot to the left.
Brennan Burrell is the center. They'll have to snap it, I think, one time. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. They're going to hand off. This is number 3, Ryder Sundahl.
Big hit. Wow.
Big indeed on that far side of the field. And
that was 55.
They're going to give him the line of scrimmage and no more.
Ethan Behrens, and he had another one in this second half that was a devastating hit, so that's one to look for.
The end of this one, Spirit Lake 52, Pocahontas area 9. With the win, Spirit Lake improving to 4-0 on the year and now 1-0 in 2A District 2 play. And Pocahontas area will fall to 3-1, 0-1 in district play. We'll take a 3-minute timeout if we could here, Matthew and Mary. A 3-minute timeout. Post-game show on the way with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We'll recap this one, hopefully talk with Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit, and have more coming up after this on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
On a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake number 3 in that Radio Iowa poll. Pocahontas area was up to number 6, I believe, Clyde.
I think so, yep.
Is where they were at in the poll, but there'll be one team falling out of the poll here after week 1 of district play tonight, and that will be the Pocahontas area Indians, as Spirit Lake just too much for them to handle tonight.
Yeah, they'll definitely fall out of that top 10 for sure. I mean, but I think Spirit Lake exposed a weakness tonight against Pocahontas. And Spirit Lake came off a game last week that even Coach said they were not happy with. They were not pleased with that game last week, even though they got the win against Western Christian. So he had a week that he had to work on, and he worked on it really well. And from what I've heard, I talked to Riley Reynolds' dad before the game, and Riley said that was the best week of practice they've had all year. And so the kids knew it too. So they came out strong, and when they started right away in that first part of that first quarter and running the ball the way they did, passing the ball the way they did, it was just explosive, and they just did not take the foot off the foot pedal on this one tonight.
No, they did not. And for Spirit Lake, the offense got going pretty much right away in that first quarter, and then a couple of special teams plays, an onside kick that worked, and then a fumble on a kickoff return for Pocahontas area gave Spirit Lake short field position. All of a sudden, it's 24-0.
And to show how stifling Spirit Lake's defense is again tonight, that first series, Spirit Lake started on the Pocahontas area 47-yard line, got it down to 17, but then fumbled.
Yeah.
And then what happened? 3 and out. In fact, they only got to the 20-yard line, 3 yards, and they had to punt. And then from there, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, next 4 possessions all resulted in touchdowns or points, 3 touchdowns and a field goal. And then the last 2 possessions of the half resulted in 2 touchdowns. So their defense once again held the opponent to nothing, but the offense came on strong tonight, JJ.
Yeah, the offense looked really, really good here tonight. Let's get the numbers here, Clyde, for Spirit Lake this evening as they win 52-9.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, and I'm sure Coach is going to be coming up here shortly, but I think I counted, what did I say, 11 different guys ran the ball tonight for Spirit Lake.
That's a healthy amount.
And 7 guys caught the ball. So Riley Reynolds, 4 carries, 30 yards. Ryder Sundal, 1 carry for 1 yard. Carver Jungjohan, 2 carries for 4 yards. Caden Hassel, 1 carry for 3 yards. Will Graves, 3 carries for 4 yards. Ethan Backus, 2 carries for 3 yards. And it was confirmed by his dad. It was a concussion that Ethan had tonight. He will be out for this, obviously he was out for this game and probably next week, I would think.
If I was a betting person, we'll see what happens on that front.
Yeah, Braden Teethfeld had a great night rushing. 8 carries, 82 yards, averaged 10 yards a carry tonight. Jack Latham, 1 carry, 10 yards. Joey Brown, 1 carry, 2 yards. And Tyler Tungman, 1 carry, 6 yards. Nick Erickson, 1 carry for 2 yards. Receiving-wise, Carver Jungjohan, 2 receptions, 14 yards. Jake Cornwall, 3 receptions, 47 yards. Kai Hussey, 3 receptions, 109 yards, and 1 touchdown tonight. Jack Latham, 4 receptions, 71 yards, and 2 touchdowns tonight. Caleb Lee, 1 catch for 17 yards. And Owen Lelemandeer,
well, it must have died out on us. All right, back in our post-game show. I think we got things fixed here on this end. Joining us now on the post-game show is Spirit Lake's Jack Latham. Congrats, Jack, on a nice win here tonight.
Thank you very much. That was a good game.
Let's talk a little bit about the preparation for this week. Sounded like this was a good week of practice this week.
Yeah, it was a good practice. We were focused the whole week, so that turned out good on Friday night.
All right, so tell us, defensively, what were they giving you guys on offense that you were able to take advantage of here this evening?
They weren't, I guess. What's the question?
So what? That's all right. What sort of things were you guys seeing out there on offense that allowed you to make some nice big plays here tonight?
Yeah. So on our motion plays, we had a wide open field on the backside, so posts were wide open. So that was a good play for us, and running was also a good play. Thiesfield had a really nice game with his jukes and everything else.
You had some of those offensive plays where you could do the quick down and outs on the pass plays. Those were open for you.
Yep.
Did you see that they were covering off more?
Yeah, they were playing 5 to 6, so that's good for us. So they back up, and we were on a short route and get open.
When you see another team try to run the option against you, do you guys just kind of lick your chops at this point in time?
Yeah, we're pretty good at the option play. We got that locked down.
That's very nice. And defensively, it really seemed like you guys were keyed in on what you needed to do to slow down a good running football team.
Yep, no kidding.
All right, anybody you want to say hi to at home here tonight, Jack?
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. Love you both.
Oh, that's very nice. Thanks, Jack, for coming in. We appreciate it. And great game here this evening. Jack Latham doing a great job. And we'll bring in Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit. Congratulations on a nice win here at home tonight, Coach.
Yeah, it's a fun one. You guys played well and executed well, and it's fun to watch them play.
kind of a good recovery from last week. You felt after the game last week when we talked, it wasn't a good game. It wasn't the best game you guys had played. Good week of practice. Give us your assumption on that.
Yeah, it was a better week of practice. We still were dealing with some injuries and that kind of stuff, but it was a better week of practice. Always played with more energy. That good things don't happen unless you make them happen. You got to play with energy all the time. You got to play with great pad level all the time and play physical. And I thought our guys came out and did that. I thought we did a really good job of stopping the run early, making them uncomfortable. Our offense was able to score some explosive plays. Thought Riley had a great night. Thought guys finished runs on short passing game. Thought perimeter blocking was significantly better. Thought Thiesfeld ran really, really hard, and our guys up front got a big push. He saw the field well. We bounced some things and finished. So it was a good game. Special teams, Ham kicked it really well again, hit a field goal, all his PATs. Put the ground on the ball early a few times. We need to clean that up ball security-wise. But, again, we were able to create some turnovers, and we got better. So.
Yeah, and you know what? In a good district, and this is a good football team you played here tonight. But again, I think it's another example of your defense. If the team comes out here and they can only really do one thing, you guys can shut that down pretty good.
Yeah, our guys do a pretty good job of locking in, and that that quarterback's a good runner, a physical runner. 8 was a good receiver. He got by us a few times, and we need to shore that up. But you're right. I think we do a pretty good job on teams. Our guys, they trigger really fast when they know what they're reading. So.
And any of the penalties tonight, I thought they were more of the aggressive penalty type, not necessarily like a boneheaded type penalty.
A couple of the holding ones you can clean up. But
there's a lot on that sideline, a lot over there.
There was over there. I noticed that too, Coach. I noticed that too.
No, but it's aggressive penalties. That pass interference is aggressive penalty. I want Jack to play like that all the time. I thought our guys executed well. Again, thought Riley did some really good things, scrambling, making plays on the backside. I thought guys caught and finished well, and got a lot of guys involved offensively again, which is huge. So
I figured it up. In fact, I think we had 11 guys carry the ball and 7 different guys caught the ball. But my aspect again, Coach, is the offense looked good tonight. A lot of people see that. You see that on the stats. But I thought our defense was lights out again. Our front three, holding them up and giving our linebackers a chance.
No, our D-line did a really good job. You got to give a lot of credit to Cale Query and Gabe Pullman, and Tyler Voss did a great job of spilling trap because they want to be a power football team, and they played flat and physical down the line. Made a lot of plays that way. They got 3 points kind of off a short field turnover, kicked a field goal there. Otherwise, I feel like we really pitched a shutout, and that's huge for us defensively. But those guys up front are playing really well, and our backers tackled really well. Owen Lalamadier's number 16 now.
16 now, yeah.
Playing him on offense a little bit, some injury stuff. He had a big touchdown catch too tonight. So I switched number there.
Talk a little bit about the younger grade levels and how things are going on that front too.
Yeah, things are going really well. Those guys are playing really well. Had big games against Storm Lake. They won both of them this week. They'd won both of them the week before against Sioux Center. We get to go over to Emmitsburg. I think Emmitsburg's got some numbers issues, so we're kind of playing a combined freshman JV game on Monday. And then we come back home again and play Osterville after that. So, no, those guys are really playing well. And you can see that group that goes in. They're good offensively when they get in these games. Forest City, they scored a couple times. Tyler Tunglin had a great run there, and those guys continue to get better every week, and that helps make us better all the way around.
I hate to always call them the second string because I don't look at those guys as second string. They're out there practicing as a first string team against our first string. They're a good quality bunch.
Yeah, they're just younger guys, right? And they're going to get their opportunity, and they compete really, really hard, and they've gotten significantly better every day, and just proud of them and fun to watch those guys too compete. So.
Well, best of luck next week at OABCIG, a little road trip. Thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate it, guys.
Coach.
Have a great night.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. That's Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit. Thanks again, Coach, joining us on our post-game show. Spirit Lake wins this one tonight, 52-9 over Pocahontas area. And let's get some other scores real quick before we kind of wrap things up here in just a moment. And let's see here. Final score, it was Sheldon over Okoboji on Q102 tonight, 28-16. Also, Spencer Downs Sioux Center tonight, 17-7. Third quarter scores: BHRV over Algona, 51-14. Western Christian leads Ridgeview, 31-12. Galen over Hinton, 42-3. South O'Brien leads Alta Aurelia, 36-7. Lamar's over MOC, 14-0. HMS led MMCRU after 3, 60-14. And West Sioux is leading Emmitsburg, 35-13. So those are some of the scores that we have as of now. Again, our final score tonight, 52-9. Spirit Lake gets the win. Clyde, final thought before we let everybody go tonight?
Final thought was I thought, like Coach said, all-around good game. Offense, defense, special teams. You light up some of those, and you look at some of the stats on the offensive side, and you say, wow, that was a big offensive game. Yes, it was, but I think it was a big defensive game just as well. And I'm going to say that a lot because this defense is an awesome, awesome defense.
It is very good. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks to Matthew running the ExploreKaboji.com live video. Thanks to Mary back at Mission Control here in Spirit Lake. Most importantly, thanks to our sponsors for sponsoring the broadcast, and thanks to you for listening in wherever you may be. For Clyde Erke, I'm Jason Jacobs. Good night from Hafer Field in Spirit Lake.